Did the pairs get easier for you when Pete and Andy stopped? Because your rivalry, I know you beat them every time, but it was kind of either one or the other was going to win. And
yeah.
in terms of when the event changed in 2012 when they went out, did it get easier for you,
It did a little bit, but we didn't take. I think if we hadn't had the mentality that we had from that 2011 year, where it was just like go as hard as you can every single race, I think we would have just really got complacent. And I know people say, don't get complacent, and I don't think we would have got complacent on purpose, but you're really bugging and you just got to do that little bit extra, and you're like, it doesn't matter, that type of thing, and then all of a sudden all those little things can add up into something quite large. And I think we never took that off. We never took a foot off the accelerator. And even some of the first races, like in that 2012 year, were pretty close. You had the Canadians that came back; they went hard. Like the French came back into it; they were going quick. Like the Aussies, actually before that, were going fast. At Munich, they got third in Munich behind like us and the French. So of course they were going well. So everybody had basically taken and gone, okay, it used to be super, super competitive. And I think actually some better rowers came back into the boat, had an opportunity to say, man, well, we weren't going to before. We've probably definitely now got a medal. And if not, we'll try and still knock the Kiwis off. But in terms of like, if you want to find an Olympic like silver medal because you're like, I don't think we can beat so-and-so, but I'm pretty sure we can get second, you're going to go down in history with some Olympic medals. And it doesn't matter if it's gold, silver, or bronze. Gold's the best, but still winning an Olympic medal is history making. I definitely think that we got quite a few people coming back to just like make that happen. And so, it got slightly easier with in terms of pressure, but then the whole dynamic of everyone else now who was different that we hadn't raced before, you were like, okay, well, we know the French will pop out and, but the Aussies, they're not too bad, and so you'd have to start thinking like a lot differently about more people rather than what happened was for like probably that 2-year period, it was just us and the GB. And we would know that we were going to be like miles in front of everybody else. And so where all the race was about us two, not anybody else. So I think it just opened it up to more people, and it probably the difference between the winners and everybody else closed up.